Hey, can you hear me? Now? Better? No? Okay. Says I can't hear you. Okay. All right. Let me try this real fast. I can hear you. Okay. So then it's you. Is there a thing where you can click unmute, like to hit unmute yourself? Let's see if I do this. What if I make you the host? How about now? Can you talk? This is so gay. This is so gay. It's always Chochi too. It's always Chochi. It's like God hates him. I love him so much. Some kind of you're not dumb. I know you're not dumb. I just said it asked to start video. I don't know what that means. What does it say? Show me the closer.
I'm going to use my
phone. It just says your phone's good. Your phone's dead. Your phone is not no. Your phone says no. Your phone's died. Your phone's gonna die. Your phone is stupid. Your phone's going down. Your phone's gonna fall. Your phone says no to you. You ask your phone, you ask Jeeves, and Jeeves doesn't have answers. Is that what you're saying? You tried to do like a celebrity versus me picture, and they said you look like Bret Michaels. In the meantime, we're going to pull up a picture of Bret Michaels rocking for love. If you don't think that this fucking picture, one second, you don't think that this fucking guy, Rock of Love, looks like fucking Chochi right now, you are a fucking insane person. This is fucking horrible. There's no way it's my fault. Chochi O'Harris, is that you? Did you log in? Yeah, I'm here. Oh, Chochi. Oh, fuck, bro. Okay. Please tell me you can talk now. Please tell me you can speak. There's got to be a way you can unmute yourself. It's so upsetting.
What's up?
Hey, what's up? I was doing a random podcast kind of thing where I was calling a bunch of people and I was going to talk to everybody for like 5 minutes and then try to loop it all together.
Yeah.
And I was calling fucking Chochi, and of course he can't figure it out.
He doesn't know shit.
Why is he like that?
It's fucking retard.
By the way, if you haven't fucking listened to the Gozinias, check it out. Gozinias on YouTube. Do you see everything?
What up? Yeah.
Okay, so maybe it's my fault now. I can't hear you either. It's your shit. Okay. Well, let's try this then.
Anybody there?
Oh, okay. Fucking A. I feel like a dick. I know. I'm a dick.
Can you hear me now?
Yes.
Where you at?
I'm so embarrassed.
Hey, I did figure it out.
Chochi figured it out, kind of, sort of.
How did you figure it out? Is mine figured out?
Yeah.
What's up?
All right, so here's the whole thing then. Fucking who cares why? Well, I'll tell you why. The Focusrite headphones were plugged into the computer versus the Focusrite. So it's a simple fix, which a non-retard would have been able to figure out very easily.
I figured it was you did that.
Yeah, I'm glad. I'm wondering why you didn't suggest it as a non-retard.
Yeah.
I'm outside your trailer.
Why?
Yeah.
I don't know.
He wants to make love to you, dude. He wants to make love to you. He wants to kiss you and touch you.
I want to see you on the thing while I'm on the thing.
Yeah. Let's do crazy shit. Let's do crazy shit.
Look, he's in there.
Yeah. Dude. Go put it up to the window. Put it up to the window so you can see him. Yeah. Fucking crazy, dude.
There you are. There you are inside there, inside the other screen. It's inside the other screen.
Yeah.
It's actually inside that other screen.
Nuts. Hey, while I have you both on there, Chochi, did you see the new Batman?
Yeah.
Cardi said it was gay and he hated it and fell asleep.
Dude. I didn't even watch any of it. The whole beginning of it was just all like weird noises and just like dark and like, God, this fucking shit sucks. Somebody do something already.
Oh, it's about a young kid. It's about a young kid who went insane because his parents died, and now he's a psychopath, and he's spending all his parents' fortune on killing criminals. Yeah, that's why he talks like that.
Well, it took too long for him to turn into a psychopath, and I just gave up. I was like,
I think it's the best Bruce Wayne ever.
I think it's awesome.
I think it's the best Bruce Wayne. The dialogue is super cheese. I thought dialogue was horrible. But I thought the fight scenes were fucking badass.
The dialogue, you're right. It was very reminiscent of the Watchmen comics, and you could totally tell he was ripping off the Watchmen comic guy, fucking Rorschach. But I mean, like the writer obviously was a fan of Watchmen because he wrote it like Rorschach, which he shouldn't have done. But whatever, it's still I had put that out of my mind, and I still try to enjoy it. But it was still fucking cool, dude.
I like the fights, dude. They were like it seemed more real to me, like more like Bruce Wayne, like a real Bruce Wayne guy became Batman, not Batman is Bruce Wayne. You know what I mean? It was Bruce Wayne is Batman, not Batman Bruce Wayne. I don't know.
I liked and I liked that he got fucked up a lot. You know what I mean? Like I liked that he got hurt a lot. But Cardi, you wouldn't have known because you shut it off after 15 minutes.
A true vigilante, dude.
I probably should have just fast forwarded it. I'll do that next time. I'll just jump it into the middle.
Like, if it bothers you that much when he's talking like that, but he only talks like that for like 5 minutes, maybe.
Yeah.
But like
dark, it was dark and slow. I couldn't see anything. I was like, is anything going on right now? I couldn't see because the lighting of the way they filmed it was trying to be all like fucking dark and shit. It was like,
you could tell. You could tell the director was like a big fan. You could tell the director was a big fan of like Seven and like all those kind of movies, like David Fincher, like dark movies. And he was trying to make Batman like a serial killer, David Fincher kind of murder, like even like some of the scenes where he was like Silence of the Lambs /7 kind of thing. He wanted to make Batman like that. And like, I mean, it was good, but like you could tell like all the directions like he was pulling from, which is fine. I liked it.
I appreciated it.
I thought it was cool.
I thought it was cool too.
But
you know what movie I fell asleep to for the first time in a million years? I've fallen asleep during a movie.
What?
Was Mustafa, or what's his name?
They made a movie about Mustafa?
No.
Who the hell?
The Lion King? The Lion King?
Oh,
that would be a great movie. I would love to see a movie called Mustafa, and it's just about the Lion King dad.
Morpheus's butt.
Growing up.
Morbius. I thought was awful.
Where'd you watch that at? I wanted to see that. Where'd you see it at?
I saw it on Cat, or I can't say nowhere. I'll tell you later.
Okay, like one of those.
Yeah.
And I was waiting to see that. It's garbage.
It was. I fell asleep.
Cardi, you saw it too?
I saw the preview, and I just from the preview. It's like this is trash. It's Morbius. Like
Cardi should be like the didn't see it but hated it.com. That'd be your website, dude.
Started his own channel.
That would be great.
He'll just review trailers and do the whole movie about the trailer, and that's.
But Chochi, you actually watched the whole thing?
No, I fell asleep.
How much did you watch, minute wise?
I probably watched 50 minutes.
That's pretty good.
Yeah, but I.
And it's crap. It was crap.
It was like almost intentional. Like it was so bad. Like the dialogue was just like like it was really bad. Like
that sucks because I wanted to see it.
We have no power here at my house. The power's gone because the electric guy's doing some shit or whatever. So my fucking phone only has like 5% left. So I'm gonna use it to watch other shit besides you guys.
Yeah, that's what we were talking about. Only 5-10 minutes. Okay, that's cool.
And then I'm gonna charge my phone once it comes back on. Hit me up.
Chilling at Shows. Everybody go Chilling at Shows. Check out chillingatshows.com.
Check out shows.
Yeah.
All right, dude. I also wanted to ask you about another thing because there was a couple other things that I was like, I think I texted you about, and I was like, hey, did you see this? Did you see that? Well, one of the things, regardless of that, all this shit, but have you seen the Tony Hawk documentary?
No, not yet.
Dude, you'll love it. Dude,
the only thing I haven't seen forever.
I was another one of those people that loved skateboarding since I was a little kid and couldn't do it to save my life. And in the 90s,
Thrasher.
Yeah. I worshipped the whole thing. We named our whole thing about thrash. We called ourselves thrashers, even though because just we were like that was our lifestyle. We fucked shit up all day, every day, which actually didn't turn out to be a great thing, by the way. Didn't turn out to be a great plan, by the way. Now at 44, I don't think we should have done that.
Yeah.
By the way,
we should have done things differently, I believe.
I think we should have been like, we should have named ourselves Savers or Bank Execs or something, but Thrashers was not good.
We should have been the Wolverines.
Yeah, we should have fucking joined the Marines or something, but we decided to fuck
Wolverines like Red Dawn. That would have brought us to victory, I think, in life.
Anything would have done besides just saying we're Thrashers and fuck everything. That didn't benefit us at all.
I still have the best cover song ever for the Thrashers. Remember it? That we never covered, that I said would be the best cover?
No, I don't remember. Tell me.
Elton John's I'm Still Thrashing. Instead of I'm Still Standing, I'm Still Thrashing.
That's crazy, and I don't remember that, and also I'm glad I don't remember that.
Dude, that's glorious.
That's pretty awesome. That's pretty awesome. But yeah, my point was that you should watch that Tony Hawk documentary because it starts with this great, like literally like 3-minute straight attempt of him to try to do the 900 at 53 on a fucking 60-foot ramp or whatever it is. Like he's fucking eating shit for 3 minutes straight. A 53-year-old man. Yeah. Crack. Over and over and over. And they're like, we're good. And he goes,
this broke his finger like 2 weeks ago.
Yeah. Yeah. After this whole movie was done, he did that. Yeah. He's an insane person. And all the shit. And then you should talk about like, and then all the people that were in Thrasher, like fucking, well, they don't talk to Jason Lee, but they talk to like fucking all the other guys that were on the Bones Brigade and all the other, Steve Peralta and all those guys. And they're like, some of them were still the same age, and they're like, fucking, we're gonna do it till we die. Fuck it. We don't care. Like, we'll do it till we die. Fuck it. And then like, yeah, I got 56 fucking what do they call it when you hit your head real fast and you
concussion?
No, when you like a football,
a concussion?
Concussions. They have like 53 concussions. 53 concussions. And they're like, oh, what am I gonna do? What am I gonna do? I love it.
Yeah, I get scared now. Like I get scared just like longboarding right now.
It's fucking nuts. It is kind of nuts.
I wasn't good at skateboarding, but I was good at trying.
I was good at going down hills, big hills. I should scratch that. I wasn't good at it. I would do that all the time. And I would bust my face up.
I remember I remember driving down Raw Pot Hills and seeing you guys on rollerblades. I was with my older brother Steve, and we called you guys fags out the window. We're all fags.
Yeah. That's funny that you bring that up, because I also watched another documentary on YouTube about aggressive inline skating and how that was such a 94 to 97 thing. Like, and it was it. And it was like the celebrities, there was like a company that blew up in those 3 years. There was artists, like there was a company called Senate out of Huntington Beach. Senate, and everybody had the S with the backward S, and it was like green slime, and everybody thought like aggressive inline skating was like cool for like 3 years only. But still, all the skateboarders, when we go to skate parks and try to grind rails, all the skateboarders would be like, fuck you faggots, fucking get out of here with your fucking dolphin shorts. Even if we weren't wearing dolphin shorts, they'd be like, fuck you, you fucking posers. It was aggressive. It was aggressive.
Yeah, no, everybody knew that rollerblading was never gonna. It was roller skates, bro. I don't care how many rails or whatever the hell you're talking about. It's roller skates.
But it wasn't even. But it wasn't even that. It was like they fucking cut like the whole middle part out to grind rails, and they were doing like aggressive. Yeah. And while we're talking, I'm gonna cut to video of aggressive, like switch ups on rails. Like no way you could do this shit on with a skateboard because it's like interlacing your legs so many times. Like Chris Edwards, Arlo Eisenberg, these guys were fucking like, I would only relate them to like fucking figure skaters, which is also gay. I get it. Sure. Fag shit. I get it. Whatever, dude. But still, that, I mean, those guys were fucking going hard and they would do it on like 60 stairs, 60 stairs in public. And like, if they fuck up, they're fucking dead, dude. Like literally. And they would do it with no helmet sometimes.
If you're going to pull the clip, like pull those clips of inline skaters doing that or whatever, rollerbladers, get a pretty recent clip and also get a clip from 1996 of how hardcore inline was in 1996 because it was pretty pathetic, dude.
Sure. Yeah, absolutely. There was only a very few number of people that could go that hard. And everybody else was like, one of my favorite bands and one of my friends, Mark, hey Mark, from Guttermouth was fucking wrote a whole song about how fucking these guys are fags, roller skaters. He called them roller skaters, but he was talking about aggressive inline skaters. Well, whatever.
I probably felt differently. I never was able to rollerblade.
I was never to do any tricks, so fuck it. I don't care.
I couldn't even put the damn things on my feet because I'm flat-footed. I have zero arc in my foot.
Oh, that sucks.
That sucks. And I couldn't even get like medical inserts because my feet are so flat. So I got a pair, I think for Christmas one year, I got a pair of rollerblades and I had them on for like maybe 6 minutes and it was it. And then
that's probably
that's another reason why I always give like fuck rollerbladers, man, because I could never really do it.
It is gay. And also it sucks because everybody in Kai Medusa had first of all, if anybody tries to fucking talk shit on me that was from Kai Medusa, fuck you. And also Winchester, fuck you guys. Everybody who had fucking rollerblades, dude. The Twin Boys, Shelton Boys, fucking Brad Street, fucking Tui, fucking all those people. Everybody had them. But also I feel bad about the Fallen Arches thing because I've broken up with chicks that I really liked. And I'm like, you know what? You have flat feet. Like I just can't. I think you're great, but like, it's enough for me to like, and I'm a gross man. I'm an ugly man. I'm not an attractive man. And for me to dump a chick because she has fallen arches, it means a lot. Like, it means a lot. Like, and they're beautiful chicks. I'm like, I can't do it. Flat footed. It's disgusting.
Shoes that are too big for me. Not like I like buy wide shoes or whatever, stuff, but I still have to buy shoes that are like.
It's already making me nauseous. Let's not talk about it.
Size too big, so in about 2 months after wearing them, I could finally be comfortable in shoes. My feet are just like round.
They're like gross. Round. I don't want to talk about it. It makes me upset. It makes me upset.
They're like elephant feet. They're like that. Look, they're like this. That's what they look like. They have a little bit of like.
It's such a weird thing to be grossed out about. It just upset. No, I don't want. Come on.
No art whatsoever.
I knew you were gonna do that. And I just can look away. So you don't have to. You're not getting me because I don't have to look.
What's going on? Are you healthy again or what?
No.
Or healthy?
Yeah. I mean, yeah. I breathe. Okay.
Good. Okay. Yeah, lost you there. I swear I talked to Cardi. I was like, this hasn't posted anything in a couple of days. If you talk to him, he's like, no.
That's our friendship. We're like, is he dead still? I don't know. Whatever. That's me and friendship too, by the way.
And then he told me, like, yeah, what's up with?
Why'd you bring that up? Why'd you say that?
Because he just popped into my head the other day because the last time I saw him was probably like 8 or 9 months ago. He just randomly stopped by Fun Time and just like out of the blue, he called me. He's like, what are you doing? I'm like, chilling. He's like, going to drink a couple beers. I'm like, all right. So he came here and we ended up hanging out for like 3 or 4 hours and shooting the shit on my porch or whatever. And he was telling me about all of his problems and he was going through some stuff and with the baby.
Sure. Yeah.
I was like, damn, dude, this is pretty crazy. And I was like, you know. And then normally I'd hear from him like every other month, randomly or whatever.
Yeah.
It just happened in probably like 8 or 9 months. Weird.
He goes, he usually will go like, he'll call me like at 3, at 2, or right before ET closes. He'll go, hey, I'm at ET's. And I go, dude, you know, I don't live next to ET's, right? And he'll go, yeah, but you love this place. And I go, I love that place in fucking 98. That was my bar in 98. And he goes, well, weren't you friends with the owner? I'm like, yeah, Ted, who died 15 years ago. We're done. And he'll go, well, I'm here. And I go, okay. I don't know anybody who owns that place. I don't know anybody who goes there. I was friends with Ted 15 years ago. Like, he's dead. The only reason I
don't remember the last time I've been to ET's, and I also don't remember, honest to God, on my dog, I don't remember the last time I've been to a bar.
Oh wow.
It's been probably over 6 or 7 years.
Wow. Well, that's I mean, that's healthy, probably a little bit. I think it is healthy. The only thing I don't think is unhealthy about it is the whole, I met a girl the other day. And not bragging, but like that was cool. Like it was cool to like find somebody, because I'm very heavy. So it's cool to like meet somebody that's like, no, I think you're cool. I want to talk to you. I don't care about that. I know she should, because she should want me to get healthy and all that stuff. But it's cool to like have her like be like, let's just talk and hang out anyways. That was cool. And I wouldn't ever have done that if I didn't go to a bar.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
I haven't met a new friend, and
that's why I'm bringing it up. You're a far less worse human being than me. Sure, you're a piece of shit. Sure, you have all these issues, but you don't have a giant fat gut that covers your dick, and you don't have to lift it up to fuck. But guess what happened, bro? I met somebody, and it was nice. And I went over her house, and she made me steak.
You said the other day, so you just met this person recently, like
3 days ago, Friday.
Can I ask how you met this person?
At Pepe's.
Oh, you met her at the bar. You didn't like meet her?
Yeah. No, that's what I'm saying. Go to bars. I'm saying go to bars. She walked up to me. She literally walked up to me.
Were you there by yourself?
I was by myself. I was talking to the bartender, and I said something, and she goes, hey, she chimed in. And then I responded, and she responded, and I responded back. And then we started talking, and then she texted me. She gave me her number. Day after that, text. Day after that, hey, I'm barbecuing. You want a steak? I go, yeah. She goes, so I live here. I go, okay. And I go over there.
Was it just you and her at her house, or other people?
Yeah.
See, that's a fluke. I think that's a fluke. That doesn't really happen.
That's why we go to bars, to bet on flukes. Because, by the way, she's fucking cool as fuck. Huh. She's cool as fuck. I mean, I only met her twice, but like, she's cool as fuck. She invited me over to make steak, and she cooked steaks, good steaks. And she put it inside, and she has a trailer in Lake Elsinore, and we sat there, we ate steaks with knives and forks. And then like we fucking talked, and it was cool. I mean, like that was it, but like still, that's cool.
Yeah, so for me, I think it's good for mental health too, because I've had
bro,
health issues.
I've been on fire positively for the last week since I got back on Sunday. I've been like, yeah. She called me handsome at one point.
God,
I mean, like, oh, yes.
Honestly, dude, that's so weird that you say that, because
it's weird and positive.
Dude, I thought about it today. Like, literally, I was walking up my steps in my trailer, and one of my steps broke. And I was like, son of a bitch. Like, I was just like, damn it. And then my normal self back in the day, when I used to be on fire and I used to be all boom, boom, boom guy, you know, remember I used to be normal, like funky.
Yeah, I remember. I
would have been all boom, boom, boom. Let's take care of that. Let's fix this step. I used to be so much more outgoing, all this stuff. But I was just thinking today, like, how I don't have that, what you're talking about anymore. I just thought about it probably 5 hours ago. I'm like, I remember I used to be really social. I used to talk to people all the time. Anywhere I went, like when I go anywhere to parts store to pick up parts, I talk to people. I don't do that anymore. I don't talk to anybody. I don't like start conversation. I just went to the eye doctor because I'm getting really bad migraines at night. So I got my eyes checked and all this stuff. And I sat in there. It was like an hour-long thing.
Yeah.
Probably 5 hot nurse chicks.
Oh, you just killed your dog. Oh, dog murderer.
And probably like 5 hot chicks in there that worked in there. I didn't say a word to any of them. I didn't like engage conversation with the doctors, anybody. I just sat there.
Yeah.
You remember, like I used to be like really outgoing. I just thought about today about how I am literally like 8% of what I was 12 years ago.
Yeah.
Like,
and it's funny where here's the thing. You think in your head like, I don't want to talk because whatever. And if you think you talk, then whatever, nobody's gonna come back with anything positive. So who gives a fuck? But every once in a while you shoot something out, and then all of a sudden somebody says something, you go, oh. And then you say something else and they go, it says that whatever they say goes, oh. And then in your head you go, oh, they're like me. Oh, they're one of me. And it's like, fuck. Because we were in high school. Here's the problem with us. We were in high school and we were cool and we made a lot of friends. And then we were like, we're good. We were like, we're good. We have 10,000 friends in our head. And we're good. We're cool. I love this guy, this guy. I love all these cool people. We're good. I don't need to fucking be cooler than nobody else. But then all of a sudden we're 44 and we're like, fuck. You got to be cool to other people so that you can bring in more cool people. And the only reason you can bring in cool people is if you be cool out.
Dude, I didn't peak in high school.
Okay, fine.
I probably peaked in my late 20s, early 30s, which is rare for 98% of most of.
Sure. 1,000%. I agree with you.
After I got out of Temecula, like right after high school, I got.
Oh yeah, you're right. I remember because of the fucking Alaska shit.
I went and then I did everything. I went everywhere. I went to countries. Dude,
you're right. You were a piece of shit in high school, kind of. You were kind of a little dick, a quiet little dick. Not a dick. You were quiet. You were like not as fun. Yeah. When you went to Alaska, you were the shit.
I was.
You were the king dick in Alaska. Everybody loved you.
That wasn't one season. That was 13 seasons.
Yes.
So I was like the coolest guy ever, but it wasn't in Alaska. So I went from Alaska to every other state.
Yeah.
I've been to 11 different countries, all this cool stuff. But I was that guy all the time.
Yeah.
Everywhere I went, everything I did, I'd walk into a parts store to get an oil filter for the car. And I'd be like, hey, what's going on? What do you know what I need, buddy? I engage people and all that stuff. Now I walk in, I'm like, I need an oil filter for 2015 Nissan.
No, bro.
But the thing is, though, I remember that getting that back from people, you know what I mean? Like you're saying, like you talk to somebody and they say something back, you're like, oh,
yeah.
And I like that now, but in my head now, I'm just like, the energy to even do that to me is just fuck it. Like I have no desire anymore, like none, to impress anybody or talk to anybody or nothing. It's gone.
So crazy. It's so crazy that you bring this up because like back in the day, I feel like I surrounded myself with hard chargers. All the people that I was friends with were hard chargers. All those people if we exploded as a group and we just landed in different parts of the countries, I would go 12 months later, I'd go, bring me back you and your friends. And they would go, and there'd be like 100,000 people. Because if I put you over there, if I put John Budge over here, if I put Cardi over here, if I put Dan the Man over here, if I put fucking all my friends, they were all fucking hard chargers. They were fucking the best of the best. And for some reason, we were all together and we were the greatest. But like all of a sudden time passes and like blah, 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 and then like it's like almost like we weaken when we're not around each other. Like all of a sudden we like our power fades almost, and we're just like we go like this.
You got to highlight what you just said right there. Like our powers have weakened when we got older. You got to highlight that. So that's how I really feel. I feel like the older I started getting, I just stopped caring about certain things. Plus the trauma thing or whatever, and
sure,
mental health real. I always thought, dude, I have anxiety now, Gabe. I have anxiety, me. Like,
Sure.
I can't go into public areas. I can't go into public places. I was a guy who used to take out hundreds and hundreds of people a day in tortures.
Yeah.
Hundreds.
Yeah.
I get on tour buses. I deal with thousands of people in a week.
Yeah.
Now, right now, it makes me nervous just thinking about being on one of those buses talking to all those guests. Or go.
Yeah.
I used to go to all the reps for all. Remember in Alaska that
Yeah.
those reps would come and give us stuff. I used to go to a room full of 30, 40, 50 of the most important people, all our distributors, beer, wine, food, salt, pepper, everything. And I'd give the whole spiel about our resort. I'd be like, I'd call people out like, hey, Brian, I remember you from that thing. In my head right now, that is so inconceivable for me to
because you love that place though. You love that place.
I loved it. I'd never ever been more comfortable in my own skin anywhere else on the planet.
Besides Denali National Park.
Yeah, Denali National Park is the only place I ever, and I kind of fucked that up a little bit too because my britches got a little bit too big. But what happened to me was, and I didn't notice it at the time, but every season I went back, and I'd hire all these hot young chicks and all this shit. I was getting older. They were staying the same age. And then all of a sudden, I remember my first couple of seasons looking at the 40-year-old. And I'm like, what the fuck is this guy doing here? But it was cool. But I always thought, how is a 40-year-old? But I started getting older. And then it's like the classic story. I had less and less in common with these people every time. Less and less. And so it just got bigger. And then it was like, when I was I was the food and beverage director of the album, like I was the guy. I wore a suit every day. And I was, you saw me there.
Yeah, for sure.
And then superintendent of that property for 12 years. And I was the guy, I was boss, but I was also friends with everybody. And we were all like, I'd be the boss during the day, and everybody that was on my cruise or whatever, everybody like I was in charge of, I'd go to the bar with them that night.
I love it. I dream of the Totem Lounge to this day.
That's probably the top 10 best times in my life happened at the Totem.
At the Totem?
Yeah, but the thing that happened was after the years went by and I started going there, or I did all these seasons, I wasn't like, I'd show up to a bar and all my employees would work that worked for me were at the bar, and I'd show up and y'all kind of, when it got to that point, that's when I was like, okay, I'm not cool anymore. I'm out. I'm that guy. I'm all of a sudden I was, and that what do you call it?
What do you mean, like? Yeah, okay.
The disconnect, it was like stretching for a long time, and then realizing that it cut the stretch. It was over.
Is that still possible for students to go do that?
Oh yeah, 100%. Yeah, great. The last 2 years went down to shit, but I don't even know anymore. But I know, people.
You never thought about like going back to one of those, because you used to tour around America, like you really did, like go from like back east, back in the Midwest.
I've been to every single state in the U.S. I've had a beer in every state in the United States of America.
Do you ever think that you want to go back and like visit a certain state that you love the most or anything like that? Like, this was the best and I want to go there. If I'm gonna die in 5 years, let's say you get, God forbid, even though I don't believe in God, but you get diagnosed with some horrible disease, you're like, fuck. I just heard, not just heard, but I follow Christina Applegate on Twitter, and I fucking love her so much, and it breaks my heart that I can't cure her MS. If fucking somebody gave me a magic wish, I wouldn't say anything about myself. I would say cure Christina Applegate's multiple sclerosis. That's all I would say, because I love her that much. But anyways, is there anything that if someone gave you a deadly disease that you would want to go back to a certain state to die in? Oh yeah, it's a dark question, but whatever.
Yeah, absolutely.
We're a dark podcast.
Yeah, Hawaii.
Oh yeah. Fuck, why'd you say that? Fuck.
You were with me.
Every day I go like, why did I leave, dude?
I honestly, even when that sumo guy tried to beat me up, I never had a bad day in Hawaii. I had a 10-year-old little kid throw a shake or like a fountain drink at me. Told me to get out of here, Holly.
Yeah.
Oh, all right. you just walked away. I'm in Hawaii. Like, the people is the hardest thing. But once you found your food, like you made a lot more friends easier. I was there for 2 winters before you were there.
Well, because I look brown, dude.
Yeah, and you're giant. You look like
and I'm giant. They thought I was Samoan.
Yeah, but it was harder for me to make friends.
For sure, yeah.
But once I made
because you're little, they know you're not.
Yeah, I had never
Plus, you got June nose. They know you're not Samoan.
Yeah, I love.
No offense, but
yeah, Hawaii. But the only thing that sucks about Hawaii now is if I got $1 million today, I'd go to Hawaii, but I'd have to wait for my dollar. My whole world is all damn it. Like I couldn't, like if I wanted to move to Hawaii tomorrow, I couldn't because I have my dog. Because you can't just take your dog on a plane to Hawaii. You got to put it in quarantine 30 days. You got to do all this crazy stuff. But yeah, Hawaii was.
Well, eventually you'll be able to do it. I don't. Yeah. That's the other thing too that like you have that's different than me. Like, and that a lot of people are gonna talk shit on me, but like, I never like loved animals that much like you did. I mean, like I don't hurt them. They're fine. I if somebody's kicking one, I'll go up to them and I go, "Hey, stop kicking that fucking dog, dude." But like you love animals, yeah.
Yeah, they're my friend. That's yeah, but it's weird that I literally I wake up every day and it's not just me. You know what I mean? I wake up
for sure.
I like sometimes at night I'll wake up at like 2 or 3 in the morning because I forgot to let her go out before I went to bed. But the only reason why I do that and let her out is because I know she's gonna wake me up earlier the next morning. So I'll be like in a dead sleep and I'll shoot up like, I forgot to let her out. And it's for her and for me at the same time, you know what I mean?
Sure.
Let her out so I can sleep in longer, stuff like that. But it's weird, like right now she's bugging the crap out of me. But going back to that thing, I'm gonna go back to the whole this is a perfect example of getting old and how shitty my life is now. Not shitty. I'm very fortunate. I'm not gonna say my life is shitty.
You don't live in fucking India with flies in your eyes, so.
Yeah, and I have my own stuff, my own trailer. I'm comfortable. I have a place to stay, all that good stuff. It could always be worse. Everybody knows that. I'm not saying, but I'm
also
saying,
you have great friends. You have great friends, beautiful friends.
Good friends, good family.
Yeah.
This will put everything into context.
Yeah.
Last July 19th on my birthday, Cardi and I were out there on the deck. We're shooting the shit and stuff. You know how your memories pop up on Facebook? Like your memories of this day. So July 19th in 2006 or 7 it was. I wrote a post on my birthday that I was on a train in Germany. We were trying to get to France for my birthday. So I wrote on Facebook, I'm like, dude, me and Ronislav and Mironov, we're trying to get to Paris for my birthday. And that's what I was doing. I was trying to get to Paris at one point for my birthday. And then I'm reading that thing going, holy shit. And me and Cardi are sitting on the deck and like literal tumbleweed goes blowing by. And I'm just all, son of a bitch.
What a life.
I was just like, shit. I was on when I flew into Frankfurt and I went to Bulgaria. I went to everywhere. Czech and all those places. There was a hard 3 days. I had a 3-day blackout. 3 days. I remember getting on the train. Everybody remembers getting on the train, and then that's about it.
Yeah.
So I was in Eastern Europe for 3 days, completely blacked out drunk.
Yeah.
That's fucking cool. I was on my birthday.
It is cool.
On my birthday, we were trying to jump trains and we were trying to get to Paris.
Yeah.
It's crazy. And then now. You know what I did on my last July? I did nothing for my birthday. Nothing. I did nothing.
Yeah.
It's weird. But it's the thing. I don't think it's like as you get older, you like I don't know. I just don't care as much anymore. And it's sad. It's super sad because I used to be so motivated and so. I mean, before all that shit went down, when I got arrested or whatever, I think 3 days before.
Yeah.
I was approved for a $300,000 home loan.
Yeah.
That's where I was. I had like probably $20,000 in the bank, and I just got approved for a home loan. My credit was perfectly good. I had a new car. I was ready to buy a house, and then it all ended in one day.
What'd you get arrested for? I forgot. What'd you get arrested for?
Dude, this is another thing that pisses me off that even makes me even more depressed. I got arrested for domestic.
I didn't even know that.
Yeah, I got arrested, dude. It's such a bad. I don't even want to go in the whole story. It's a 5-hour fucking podcast. But,
how long ago was that? Like that was what year was that?
2013. I was arrested on 2000.
Was that so? That was before or after Hawaii? That was that before.
Way after Hawaii. This was 2013.
Oh, you're right. You're right. Fuck, my brain's so fucked. When did we leave Hawaii? When did you leave Hawaii?
Last season, I did a season after you, so you were there. It was 2003. You were there because I was in there in 2002, 3, 4, and 5.
That's because we played. So then we played Ponchos and Lefty. We played the music at Ponchos and Lefty in 2003.
Ponchos and Lefties.
Remember we played at Ponchos and Lefty, and you played drums, and I played. Remember Ponchos and Lefty? You got to remember Ponchos and Lefty.
Hawaii?
Yeah.
Yeah, that was your birthday.
Yeah, it's got to be 2000. It's got to be 2006 at least 5.
Oh, 2003, because 2005 was my last. 2004 was my last. Oh yeah, 2005 was my last winter in Hawaii.
It's got to be earlier because I was in Oregon. I have a news clipping from Oregon from me and Cardi playing a show in Oregon. Gozini is playing a show in Oregon in 2004. We got to. It has to be 203. I think it's 203.
2 or 3, yeah. I was there.
It's got to be 203.
You were there 2003. I'm almost positive.
Okay, whatever. Who cares? Nobody cares about this. Sorry.
Yeah.
Sorry, nobody cares. Nobody cares about this. Sorry. Anyway, so but go back to the thing you were talking about though.
What? How nothing? Oh yeah. So
the whole point of it.
Hold on one second.
Oh yeah, so you beat your girlfriend Johnny Depp style.
Yeah.
She was being a bitch, so you told her shut up, bitch, and you stopped her. Which in this podcast, on the Goes In Your podcast, we totally accept and approve beating your bitch if she's talking shit. So, anyways, go ahead.
Hold on 1 minute.
All right. I just want to also reiterate that we say on this podcast, fuck your bitch. If she's talking shit, slap the hoe. Smack her up. Don't fucking ask questions. Punch her in the mouth. Because bitches are the same as men. And if she's going to talk shit, she should be able to fucking take a punch, dude. So anyways, Chochi, what'd you say? Yeah, smack your dog, dude.
I got Johnny Depp. But I got Johnny Depp in 2013.
Oh, she said that to you.
Yeah, I got Johnny Depp. Like, it happened to me. Like,
that's fucked up.
And it's 100,000,000% I got Johnny Depp hard. And
you've been listening to the fucking testimony. They can just do that. They can just literally say that, and cops go, "Yes, we believe you,
dude." I got
1,000%. We believe you.
I got her on video with my phone saying, "I'm gonna call cops and tell them you beat me up."
And they go, "I don't give a fuck. We're getting you."
And I showed the police that, and they arrested me anyway.
Yeah,
I'm like,
of course.
She blatantly said, and the 2 cops that arrested me were like, "We 100% believe you." We're like, "Sorry, man." So that happened. So that happened. What? I'll make that short.
This is another reason why, by the way, I want to say to the fans, this is another reason why I only date transgender women. First of all, 1, I don't mind sucking a cock. 2, if you look like a chick, to me, you're a chick. 3, we could be square in a fair fight. Anyways, go ahead.
So I remember like talking to all these people, and I got out of, it was so weird. I couldn't get out of jail. They wouldn't ROR me because something was weird. But the jail was overpopulated, and they put me in lockdown.
What?
Because I was in lockdown for 5 days.
Was this in Riverside County?
No, this was in Florida.
Oh.
So anyway, that all happened.
If you were up for OR in Riverside, they'd be like, dump you out. Anyways, go ahead.
I ended up getting a lawyer. I got a lawyer.
Yeah.
I was like, "Hey, man, I get out of jail, I get a lawyer." My lawyer starts looking into this. I show him the video. He's like, "Oh my God, we got," and then I get out of jail. An hour after I get out of jail, I'm with my lawyer, and I go to my apartment to get my stuff, and everything is gone. Everything's gone. Like everything I owned, I got a Best Buy card, so I bought a brand new TV. I had a brand new PlayStation. Everything was fucking gone. And what my lawyer found out was 3 days before I got arrested, before anything ever happened, all my shit was on Craigslist. 3 days before. So they knew this whole thing was a whole big thing was a setup. She was going to screw me over. I got it on video. I recorded conversations after this shit happened when she was talking to other people and my friends of her admitting that she lied to police and lied. I mean, I got more than 30 phone calls that she lied.
I guarantee you there's a way for those cops to search for internet posts of her fucking posting your stuff online.
They did. They all knew this. They all did. And all this crap. And I'm just sitting there, go get her. Get my stuff back. Go get her. And everybody was just all, no.
No, because you're the dude.
She was the girl and I was the guy.
You're the actual dude.
I had it on video, multiple phone calls.
No.
I had all the proof in the world and nobody would do anything. But what they did was they actually.
Listen, asshole, you're the guy and she's a cute girl. So shut the fuck up and go away, dude.
Dude, she took remember that I was telling you, like, I had a beer in every state in the US?
Yeah.
I had a beer. I had a photo album of me, every single state holding a beer above the state sign.
That's good. That's cool.
I had a photo album of my father, the only existing pictures of my father ever. Gone. Everything gone. 2 of my guns gone. I mean, everybody knew, and the lawyers told me, the cops told me, the sheriff actually came and talked to me and said, nothing we can do. If the situation was reversed, I did that to her. She got arrested. They found out I was lying. Over.
You're right. You're 1,000% right.
So I'm sitting there. So that's a big thing. And then this Johnny Depp shit comes up. And you know what's weird and scary? Dude, when she was like I haven't seen like a lot of it, but I see like clips and stuff. Like when that Amber chick was up there and she's like Amber Heard.
Yeah.
And the way she's talking and like her voice, just like the way she was talking, the mannerisms are the same. I could tell.
Have you heard the clip where she says to him, we'll play it right now. But what she says basically is, and I'll cut this out because nobody needs to know my version of it. But she basically says, hey, go ahead, Johnny. Go ahead and say that. Who are they going to believe? Me versus you? They're going to believe me versus you? They're going to believe I beat you, you bitch. Now we're back. Yeah.
That's her.
Yeah.
With her. It's weird. Abusive people. She was an abusive person. The whole reason why I got arrested was because she hit me 2 times. And I told her, it was like, after the second time she hit me, I said, if you ever fucking put your hands on me again, you're fucking going to jail. I'm like, it's over.
Why do they get so psycho? Why can't you just talk? They go, like that. I'm like, calm down, talk.
It was the 3rd time she put her hands on me. I said, it's fucking over. I want you out, because the condo I lived in was in my name. She couldn't put anything in her name. The bills were in my name because
so crazy.
Everything was in my name. I got kicked out. I lost all my shit. So, and then I got stuck with the DirecTV bills and all these bills. And
I
I broke the lease. My credit was shit. I had no money. Everything just gone because she said,
"Yep." This makes me so mad.
My whole life, and I remember sitting there. I was like, they called the sheriff because I told him the 2 deputies. I showed the 2 deputies the video of her.
They don't care.
And
she's smaller than you. What do we care?
And they're like, sorry, man, we got to arrest you. We got to do it. Sorry. And I had so my lawyer got the sheriff there. So when the sheriff got involved, after I got out of jail, the sheriff got involved. And he started looking at shit. We started looking at all my stuff. I went there to get my stuff. And there was nothing there, and I told him that. And then we found all the stuff that was on Craigslist. My lawyer found all the stuff on Craigslist. So
that's good.
There was the premeditation thing.
How dare? What if you didn't have enough money to hire a lawyer? You'd be fucked, bro.
I'd still be in jail probably.
Yeah.
I have a clean record. I have nothing on my criminal record.
You'd be in the fucking jail, dude.
I probably would have been in jail for a while.
Because this bitch wanted to fucking make up lies.
And again, so I'm gonna
lies. Straight lies.
Straight provable on video, time-stamped video, date, time.
Cops don't care.
They don't care.
Cops will straight up tell you Not my problem, bro.
And the way
Talking about it in court. Not my problem, bro. Talk about it in court, bro.
dude,
That's why I hate cops. That's why I hate cops. I've always hated cops.
Yeah.
Sorry for your cop. Sorry. I've always hated cops. You know what? You know why I hate cops? Sorry. Hold on a second. I'm gonna do a side note. You know why I hate cops? I'm a big guy. You know what? And I go, hey, last time I got arrested, I was drunk. I go, I understand you got me. I got warrants. I get it. I'm fucking drunk. Can you put my cuffs in front of me? Because I'm big. And if you put me in the back of that tiny car with my cuffs behind me, I'm going to be in a lot of pain while you drive me 45 minutes to this Southwest jail. You know what they say? Fuck you. Put your hands behind you. I go, I'm not going anywhere, bro. I'm not trying to fight you. I would love it if you please could put it in front of me. Can you cuff me in front? Fuck you. I go, okay, dude. I don't know what you're trying to prove, bro. He puts the fucking taser out. I go, okay. In my head, no, you know what? God forbid I didn't do this. But in my head, I go, this is before he touched me. I'm standing right in front of him. In my head, I go, I could kill you, bro. I could kill you right now. And it crossed my mind. I go, fuck this. I'm not going to, in my head, I go, I'm not going all the way to Southwest, from Menifee to Southwest with my hands behind my back. In my head, that's the first thought. I go, I'm not going from here to Southwest with my hands behind my back in the back of this little car. And I looked at him and I go, I could kill him. I could kill him.
Yeah.
And I looked at him for a second and I looked at him really in the eye and he's like, I could tell he was like this, like he was kind of jumpy, like, put your arms behind your back, dude. Put your arms back, dude. And I stopped for a second and I go, bro, I'll be fine with it in front of me. And he took 2 steps back and he goes, put your hands behind your back. And I thought for 2 seconds, I could just kill him and walk away. Like, no one's going to know. I could, like, get in the fields. Like, I just put my hands behind my back and he cuffed me and I got in the back of the car on my stomach in the back of a tiny car and drove from Menifee to Southwest Jail, which is a 40-minute drive on my fat belly because I didn't want to kill this fucking pig. And
they're trained to be like that. It's horrible. When I showed the cops the video, I'm like, dude, here's the video of her saying that you could clearly see on their faces, like, oh, this guy's fucked. They didn't give a fuck.
They don't give a fuck.
They knew 1 minute into my arrest, they knew that she was lying. They knew 1 minute into my arrest, and they both laughed like this guy's screwed. Like, they laughed at me.
No.
And they knew 100% that I was innocent. 100%. I mean, 1,000,000%. And they still, and obviously, police officers are trained wrong because people are still getting shot and
they're fucking trained wrong, dude.
Oh, dude, they're awful. They're horrible. It's why I don't trust cops is because they're trained to be that malignant.
No, yeah, dude. Do you remember this guy named Barry that used to go to school with us? I forget his name was Barry or Garrett, whatever it was.
I would remember it.
He had glasses and he was in ROTC. He had big gold glasses and he was like a goofy white dude. Yeah. And he was like, what is his name? Barry, right? Barry.
Yeah, I worked with him at Albertsons.
Yeah, and he finally got his job at the fucking Southwest Center. Finally got his job at Southwest Center. And I was at the Beacon Lounge one night and I got drunk and I fucking went out and I was like, some dude said some shit and I was like, what, fuck you, dude. And all I did was do a double leg on him. That's all I did. I didn't even fight him. I just grabbed his legs and I pulled his legs out from under him. And then all of a sudden the cop was there. Like, it was like they were waiting for something to happen. And I'm like, dude, I was calming him down. And they're like, put your hands behind your ass. I'm like, I just calmed him down. That's all I did. And then all of a sudden I'm back in the county. I'm back in the fucking drunk tank. They're like, oh, we're going to let you down. We're going to let you go when you fucking sober up. I'm like, all right, fine. So I'm sitting there, I get the toilet paper as my fucking head. You know what we do? I got my toilet paper as my headrest. And then all of a sudden crack, crack, crack. Do you guys need food? I wake up, I go, oh, you guys are serving food in here? I clear my shit out of my eyes. I'm like, oh, I didn't know you guys serve food in here. And I look up and it's Toby. Toby, that's his name. His name was Toby.
Yep. That's
Toby. It was Toby. And I go, oh, I didn't know you guys served food in the drunk tank, because it was my probably like the 8th or 10th time I've been in a drunk tank. I was like 18, 19. And I go, yeah, you serving food in here? And it was Toby.
Yeah.
And I go, Toby, what the fuck, dude? My boy. And he goes, because we were in what is it called? The driving class?
Yeah.
The drive ed. I was in driver's ed with him. And also I was in with my other boy who he was a motorcycle guy, and he hit the wall and he got crippled. And we were both together, and I was like, hey, did you hear from so-and-so? Because God bless his soul, he got hit the wall and he got fucking crippled. So we were in the class with him, with me and him, Toby, and the guy that was in the chair. And he was one of my good friends. I wish I fucking could remember his name. But like we were all, me and Toby were like, hey bro, good job, dude. Thanks for coming back. Like, sorry that happened to you. We were friends about that. And now Toby was like, shut up, shut your mouth. And I'm like, Toby, we're in the class with fucking, he says, shut your mouth when no one's talking to you. And I go, bro, I just asked if there's food, maybe. Shut your mouth, no one's talking to you. And I was like, all right. In my head, I'm like, these are cops.
I'll tell you, I'll tell you a story about him, dude. I worked with him at Albertsons, the one right there on California, Ranch Cal, right there.
Right by Southwest? Yeah.
Yeah. No, the other one. The other side.
Oh, okay.
And we were working there or whatever, and I worked nights with him or whatever, and he was just a total, and all he ever talked about was becoming a cop. That's all he ever talked about. And he was, I remember I was kind of mean to him in high school because he was just a fuckhead,
He's a fucking weirdo.
He was a fucking weirdo, and he used to he was out there we were collecting carts, and he's like, you can only push 6 carts. I think you can do a little more. This is a guy that him and I are like little grocery cart grabbers, and he's trying to tell me what to do and shit. So
who cares how many carts you can push, dude? Calm down.
One fucking business, dude. Get the fuck away from me. And then so me, him, and one of our bosses were smoking outside one night, and he kept talking about why he wants to become a cop or whatever. And I told him, I'm like, I know exactly why you want to become a cop.
Yeah.
He's like, why? I'm like, because you were a fucking loser in high school. Nobody fucking liked you. Everybody made fun of you. You were fucking picked on all the time. And 95% of the cops out there are fucking losers in high school. Got picked on all the time. You're a fucking dork, dude. You're a nerd. That's why you want to be, because nobody ever gave you the attention or the respect because you didn't deserve it. But
now you're a tough guy.
Now you're tough. You're gonna make yourself a cop, and you're gonna think you fucking deserve it. And the weird thing is, talking about peaking, that fucking dude peaked in high school and he didn't even know it. Yeah. I bet he still didn't even know it. And his peak in high school before he became a cop was being a nerd dork idiot that I just like. The only reason why you don't become a cop is because you're a pussy, because everybody picked on you and you're irrelevant. You're so irrelevant. You're irrelevant in middle school. You're irrelevant in high school, and you're always going to be fucking irrelevant, dude, because that's what you choose. But you thinking you're becoming a cop is going to make you relevant.
Yeah, something like he's better. Like,
yeah, he had. Yeah, I remember that guy. Yeah, I remember the glasses because he had the Jeffrey Dahmer glasses.
Yeah. Yeah, that's so funny because when he saw me in that tank and he was like, and he like looked at me and he goes like, he almost like looked at me like, I got you. I did better than you. Like, oh, now I see. Now this is where you belong. And that was before I made Amber Sunrise, a feature film available on youtube.com right now. That was before I released my book with fucking Sean Matheson, which is also available on amazon.com. And that was before I fucking did anything that I'm proud of. And what did he do? He just fucking bullied people for the rest of his life. And who cares how many fucking views and shit like that has? This guy's fucking a piece of shit. And I fucking, dude, I wish I could fucking see him again, dude.
That's where it goes. That attitude, that mentality that those cops had when they arrested me. They're both like, "Oh, this guy's screwed." They're laughing at me because they knew. That's
fuck
the
them.
mentality they have. They don't give a fuck about you, dude. They don't. They're trained. They're trained. It's horrible training. Like, I don't want to get too into the cop thing, but there is a.
No, yeah, sure.
I remember like 6 or 7 years ago, these two cops killed a 17-year-old kid.
Yeah.
The kid was robbing a house or something. It's fine. 17-year-old kid, stupid or whatever. They shot and killed this kid. They shot him 11 times. Not one bullet went through the front of his body. He was shot 11 times in the back. A 17-year-old kid running away, shot 11 times in the back. You can go. That's not okay. You don't shoot people running away, especially kids. That's the fucking mentality they have. Is
100%,
and it's wrong.
Yeah,
it's wrong. We're all getting trained wrong because like the whole thing when all the Black Lives Matter thing and they killed that guy, all this shit happened. That shit has been going on forever.
The best dialogue ever about all that is in The Departed, when fucking Leonardo DiCaprio's character is a cop, goes to the fucking rehab or the fucking PTSD therapy, and she's like, "Oh, does that hurt? Did you kill that guy? Does that hurt you?" And she goes, he goes, "Most of these people signed up to use their gun. They're not fucking sad about using their gun. You're crazy. They're not sad about using their gun. These guys signed up to use their gun. These guys are," and he doesn't say this part, but like that, I mean, that means a lot. Like when he goes, "These people signed up to use their gun," that means a lot. These guys are like that little fucking kid, that fucking bug-eyed, what's his name? Dustin or whatever. He signed up, whatever his name was. I don't even fucking care. He finally signed up he wanted to be powerful. He hopes that there's somebody that fucking he can get allowed to murder, because then he'll not be a dork. He'll not be a loser. He'll not be a bum. You know what I mean? That's all these cops are. I've been in, I mean, this is obviously not a brag. It's kind of sad. I've been in the drunk tank many times. Like I would say probably 25 times. Every time when you go knock on the glass and you go, "Hey, is it almost time for me to go?" And the worst part was like one time I go, "Hey, how much longer do you think?" And the guy goes, "Oh yeah, it's exactly 7 hours and 33 minutes and 42 seconds." And they walked away laughing. And I'm like, "Bro, I didn't murder anybody. I fucking drank too much at a bar and I fucking stepped on a fucking wrong thing that the cops saw me step on, queer, and I staggered, and then now I'm here. I'm not a murderer. You don't need to treat me like a piece of shit. Like, 7 hours and 32 minutes and walk away. Like, fuck you, bro. I'm a human being still. Like, you don't need to treat me like a piece of shit just because I'm fucking in the drunk tank. I made a mistake. Like, fuck you, bro."
That's what they're trained to do, though.
And they have all their gear on, and they're like, and I'm not gonna, first of all, I'm knocking on the window and they go like this. They look at me like, "Shut up." And I look at them and I go like, "If I saw you, bro, whatever. That's not tough guy shit. I hate tough guy shit. I'm not trying to be tough guy. Fuck that shit." But still, like, you know what I mean? You know what I mean?
Yeah. But
it's upsetting. It's upsetting.
In 2013, that happened to me, destroyed my life, ruined everything. Every single enforcement officer involved, everybody knew that I was innocent. I had 1,000 things to prove, everything, and nobody gave one fucking shit because she was the girl and I was the guy.
For sure.
I know for a fact that was it. And now, like, it's 100%. And there's like, I see all these articles popping up about how men, like, people are surprised men are subjected to abuse also. You know, like, and they're saying, yeah, but it happened to Johnny Depp, and now Johnny Depp has all this sympathy because, "Oh, we understand now," but I didn't get nothing.
Yeah,
I lost everything, and I lost the only pictures of my dead father.
Yeah,
only that's it. You know, like, and it's crazy to me, but I see that it's just making me, the whole reason why we even talked about this, it's making me more depressed, more antisocial, and more because these articles and the shit keeps popping up like, "Oh, poor Johnny Depp," and I feel for that guy, dude.
At least he's getting something back.
I know, but I can tell by the looks. I can tell him. Yeah, he's honest. You know, I can tell, like, on his face, and I can see, like, behind his eyes that he went through the same shit I went through.
Hopefully we can make more posts where, like, it's like people will know, like, it's not just him. It's like, everybody. It's more people.
It happens all the fucking time. And
of course it does.
Said who person I'm talking about was bigger than me.
Oh, really?
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
but
I was thinking about somebody else. Okay.
No, you are. I don't know, but anyway.
Okay, whatever.
Yeah, it's just horrible. But now that's just it's just the way it is
now. I've had. No, I'm not gonna say similar issues. I've had some minimal things where I'm like, how am I gonna say anything? There's no way. Like, how am I? I'm fucking 6'2" and I weigh 450 pounds. Who? And it's not a big deal. Actually, I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck. But that's maybe wrong. I don't know. Should I give a fuck? I don't give a fuck. I don't. Like if we're having an argument and she fucking throws blows, I'm like, I kind of just wipe my bloody nose. Like, who gives a fuck?
Yeah. Well, mine was.
Is that? I think that's. I don't know. But you're. I hate to say this, but maybe because you're little.
Oh, for me, it's not the physical thing. It's just the sexism.
Oh yeah. Okay. Yeah, it is. It is true. That's what I kind of was leading to. That's what I was leading to. Is like, I think because I could take I'm not saying you can't take a punch, but I feel like I should be able to take a punch from a 5'7" woman. I feel like I should be able to take a punch from a 5'7" woman who weighs 195 pounds. And even though I'm wiping bloody nose away and I'm like fucking my eyes swollen for the rest of the day, I go, I shouldn't have fucked that waitress. You know what I mean? Like, so I go, okay. Yeah.
That's how
how does that fit into this whole scenario?
Thing was, at that point, I had.
Hold on a second. Let me. I'm sorry. I don't mean to interrupt you, but I think that's a valid question. Like, how does my scenario that I just brought up fit into this whole equation?
I'll tell you right now.
Because
my situation was, this was the third time it happened. The police were never involved. I had everything on the line. My condo in my name, every single bill in my name, my dog, everything. Everything that was in. It was my house. If you were outside somewhere and a girl punched you, it was, if you were at a bar and a girl punched you, that's it. I was in my house. I was like, everything. I'm not kidding you. 99.9% of every single thing that was in that condo was mine. Everything. She had like really bad credit. She couldn't get a bank account. Not one bill was in her name. They didn't even want us to rent us the place because of her rental history. They didn't even want to rent us the condo. So, and it was just like, and it was the warning. It was the last time she put her hands on me. I told her, I said, the next fucking time you put your fucking hands on me, you're going to jail. I'm like, I'm gonna call the fucking cops. And she did it. She put her hands on me again, and she knew that I told her. But what did she do? Immediately called the cops and said I did to her. So me knowing that she beat the shit out of me, I recorded the whole fucking thing because I knew it was coming. And I recorded the whole thing. And I thought, since I have everything recorded, I have her exact words were, I told my words, exact words on the video that many police officers saw was, I told you the next time you put your fucking hands on me, it's the last time you put your fucking hands on me. I told you that. And she's like, I'm just going to call the cops and tell them it was you that beat me up on video. And they still threw me in jail. Like, I totally thought I was protecting myself, but it didn't matter. It didn't matter if I had 500 witnesses. I'm the guy. I'm off. That's it. Stick my dog, dude.
I love it. I love it. I love that you stood this long. I appreciate you coming out. I want to end this podcast with that because I think we made a good point. I love you for staying longer than 30 minutes, bro. I do.
Cool, man. Yeah, I'm down. I'm down for whenever. You have to do one of my ideas though soon.
Yeah, text me.
Yeah, for sure.
We'll post this one as it is, and we'll post it. Text me ideas if you have a name for the title. Vomit stains in the carpet are much darker than the piss and shit was, baby. That's why this place stinks worse than a homeless Yeti dick.
You've never been to a dump like this where shots come inside plastic cups. This was more like all the human waste that stumbles through these doors.
These are the type of people that I'm glad to call my ugly friends. As we belly up to the bar, we pound cheap booze and chimichanga.
Shuffleboard, golden tea, and a very old hooker with no teeth.
Vending machines with coke and weed. Steal reserves, buy one, get two free.
This
shithole is for freaks. You're better than this. You deserve all the finer things in life. Child, never forget this. You will all die soon, but you're alive today, right now.
Hey, don't forget, little guy, you're alive today. So take full advantage, and remember, tomorrow you'll probably die.
Toilet stalls in the bathroom don't have doors and probably no TP.
But the jukebox plays the Stooges' Journey, Boston, Prince, and AC/DC.
Chinese food is right next door along with filthy Asian whore.
$45 love you long time. And John come with fortune cookies.
Doors open at 6 a.m. for all the drunks that hate to sleep.
And nobody's leaving until they find that slut who let them go ball deep.
As for a blowjob from the bartender, she might really suck your dick.
No apple teenies here, but they won't stop pouring until you're sick.
This shithole is for freaks. You're better than this. You deserve all the finer things in life. Just never forget this. You will all die soon, but you're alive today, right now.